And Níomhní Whelan is Anam Dunn, and I attend Curba here in Galway. I'm a fifth year student now, but last year I was in TY, and we had visitors that talked to us about disabilities.
Hi, Jeev. Naida Kniff is Anam Dunn. I'm a student here in Curba. Curba is an all-Irish secondary school, and at the moment I'm in fifth year, but last year in fourth year Marion came in with her guide dog Yaz. We learned so much stuff.
I attended a workshop here about disabilities, and what I learned from the workshop, that we're all people, and on the street, people who are running all over the place and that, and not really watching out where they're going. And one thing that I've really learned from that was that we're all people, and we should respect everyone walking around.
Hello, my name is Marion Maloney, and I was the tutor on the Disability Equality Training Programme that took place here in Galway during last year and this year. This is my companion Yaz, who's very good and participated in all of the workshops. I'd like to firstly thank the National Advisory Group for the funding to enable us here in Galway to do this programme, and to thank the Galway Centre for Independent Living for all of their support that they gave us in relation to administration and transport. The other people that I'd like to thank is first of all the guest speakers that I had from the Galway Leader Forum. It was in our objectives that we would enable the participants in the Leader Forum to come along and be the guest speakers in all of the schools. So we had Kathleen Cunningham, Gina McNamara, John Keneally, Ciara Diath and Eileen Gormley, and they had a really huge impact, as you will see in our evaluation programme that will be available today, that the guest speakers had a real impact on the students, and I think it enabled them and empowered them as well in their own lives, that gave them confidence to do things. The feedback from the students was really positive in that, particularly I think in relation to access in Galway City, that they never realised that access was as bad in our city as it is. And we also did a lot in relation to the history of the independent living movement. So that was very positive and very good. I think that's all I really need to say. I do think we achieved our aim and our objectives, because the students did say that they felt more confident and comfortable when they would meet somebody with a disability again in approaching them to offer assistance or even to speak, because we would have covered, as well as doing the history of the independent living movement, we did a section on language and terminology. We did basic hints and tips in assisting people with disability. I myself would have done sighted guide assistance with them, and it was great when we had the guest speakers in, because it showed the diversity within the disability sector. So all in all, I think it was very positive, and thanks again to the funders. Thank you.
My name is Ciara. I did the school products, I went to Taylor here with Marion Maloney, and there was about 25 people, students there. I told them about my life and my PA service and how it works for me, and I feel and hope that if the students see anybody like me in the class or in the school, that they will respond well to them, because they feel they already seen a person like me. That's my hope for the future.
Solfast Sheila. So it was a great workshop. The kids really enjoyed it, and they got so much out of it. They came back to me afterwards saying how much they enjoyed it. Even at the end of the year in their portfolios, the workshop came up, again and again. Okay, so that's.
My name is Gina McNamara. I went to Colostal na Caraba, and in that group of students, I went to 2 different groups of students, and they were a lovely bunch of students, and I spoke to them about my own impairment, which I have a combination of impairment between my lactose intolerant, dairy, allergic to dairy products, as well as my visual impairment, and have one side shorter than the other. Those issues, those impairments, I never felt confident enough to speak to a group of people and be honest with them before. So for me, that was a good thing, that I felt more confident in myself to share my experiences of how I cope with life and live life normally with those impairments in front of a group of students. And their reaction was they were very interested and very understanding. I think we caught their attention.
My name is Olive Flynn. I'm from Galway Community College. I'm TY coordinator. Marion came into us in January to do a disability workshop, and she brought Yaz with her. For the students, I think it was a very beneficial day. A lot of the students had never had dealings with somebody who had impaired vision or had disabilities. In the afternoon we had somebody who was in a wheelchair. They found the day very, very beneficial. They asked lots of questions, and they said that they would love to do something like that again.